You opened your first exchange account. Now what? Most guides hand you a list. Buy Bitcoin, click here, deposit there. They skip the part that matters most, the order. I'm Rachel from ChainSense. Security before deposits. Limit orders before market orders. Withdrawal practice before yield. Get the sequence wrong, and your first 30 days teach you very expensive lessons. An exchange isn't your bank. It's a doorway. You walk through to buy, to trade, to convert. But you don't live in a doorway. Your money on Binance or OKX is legally yours. Technically, it's held by them. Until you withdraw, the exchange has the keys. This isn't theoretical. November 2022. 8 million people discovered their FTX balances were fiction. Not hacked, spent. The exchange used customer deposits as its own money. Custody means control. An exchange is custodial by design. Month 1 is about learning when to leave. 3 settings. That's the gap between vulnerable and defensible. First, KYC. Upload an ID, sometimes a selfie. 5 to 30 minutes. Skipping it caps what you can do, not the time you spend. Second, anti-phishing code. You set a unique word, anything you choose. From that moment, every legitimate email includes it in the header. Every scam email doesn't. Impersonation scams rose over 1,400% year-on-year in 2025. This single setting neutralizes most of them. Third, two-factor authentication. Authenticator app, never SMS. SIM swap attacks port your number to an attacker's device in under an hour. Google Authenticator, Authy, or a YubiKey. Codes live on your physical device, not your phone number. 10 minutes total. Harder target than 90% of accounts on the same exchange. Your first deposit teaches the lesson no tutorial covers well. Network selection matters more than the amount. When you send USDT, you choose a network. ERC20 runs on Ethereum. Secure, expensive, slow. TRC20 runs on Tron. Cheap, fast. BEP20 runs on BNB chain, Binance's own network. Lightning is Bitcoin only and instant. Here's the mistake nobody recovers from. You sent USDT on the wrong chain. ERC20 to a TRC20 address. The funds vanish. Not stolen, not recoverable. Just gone. Check the withdrawal minimum first, then fees, then speed. And always, send a test transaction. $5. Confirm it arrives, then send the rest. Make it muscle memory, not a one-time precaution. You've deposited. The buy button is right there. Most beginners tap market order. Instant fill, done. Here's why that's the most expensive habit you can build. A market order fills at the best available price. Fee on Binance, 0.1%. On OKX, 0.08 maker, 0.1 taker. Sounds small. The fee isn't the real cost. The spread is. On thin altcoin pairs, the spread can exceed the taker fee by 2 to 5 times. Your 0.1% fee becomes 0.3% effective. On a $500 trade, that's an extra dollar gone before you check the chart. Limit order changes the equation. You set the price, the order waits, and you pay the maker fee. My rule: limit by default. Market only when I've already missed my price. By week 2, your exchange shows you earn products, flexible savings, locked staking, auto invest. The numbers look great, 15-20% on certain tokens. Here's the catch. That 20% applies to your first $200. Beyond that cap, the blended rate drops to 3 or 4%. Deposit $2,000 expecting 20% on the full balance. Your actual return is closer to 6, and you've given up custody to earn it. My rule: never let your earning balance exceed what you'd be comfortable losing overnight. If the yield requires more on the exchange than you'd otherwise hold there, it's a custody decision masquerading as a yield decision. Most guides end at your first trade. That's exactly where the real risk begins. Withdrawal is a skill, not a button. First time, send $5 to a wallet you control. MetaMask, a hardware wallet, allows you to hold the private key anywhere. Costs a network fee and 10 minutes. Skipping it can cost you everything. Use the address book. Address poisoning works like this. A scammer generates an address matching the first 4 and last 4 characters of yours. Sends a tiny transaction. Next time you copy-paste from history, you grab the poisoned one. Full-string verification is the only defense. Turn on the withdrawal whitelist. Only pre-approved addresses work. New ones require 24 hours plus 2 FA. If your account gets compromised, the whitelist blocks unknown destinations. A bad trade costs you a percentage. A bad withdrawal costs you 100%. Compress all of this into the sequence that matters. Day 1, KYC, two-factor authentication, anti-phishing code, non-negotiable. Day 2, small deposit, bank transfer, not card. Pick the network deliberately. Day 3, your first limit trade, not market. Day 5, your first withdrawal. $5, wallet you control. Test the full flow. Day 10. If you're holding long-term, start a small DCA. $10, $20, $50 a week. Automation matters more than the amount. Day 15, first earning position. Cap it at the promotional tier. Day 30, audit. What's still on the exchange that should be in your custody? The exchange is a doorway. Your wallet is the room. Don't confuse the two. An exchange isn't a wallet. It's a doorway. Walk through it with your eyes open. The satellite videos break each step down. One topic per video in greater depth than I could go today. Links in the description. Subscribe to ChainSense. Honest crypto education, one video a week. I'm Rachel. See you in the next one.